Visualizing a function, we often talk about where is it above the x-axis, where is it below the x-axis, where is the function increasing or decreasing. So a lot of this terminology we'll use on this graph that I have drawn up here just as an example. A positive output is where y is greater than 0. So think about your y-axis. Where is y greater than 0? Well, that's where it's above the x-axis. That's where all of your y's are positive, like 1, 2, 3. All right, so this is saying above the x-axis. If y, or f of x, is less than 0, then you're talking about the negative y values. So here's -1, here's your y is -2, and notice where all these values are. They're below the x-axis. I'll just do ditto marks there. A 0 output is where the function is equal to 0, or where your y values equal 0. Those are your x-intercepts. So I can see I have an x-intercept here and here. That's where it's on the x-axis. All right, so I can talk about above, below, or on. Then we have the idea of a constant function. It's constant over a specified interval. The output is the same for every input value. It's where the function doesn't rise or fall. Notice here I have a constant. It doesn't go uphill or downhill. It's just constant. Increasing function. All right, going from left to right, if my finger goes uphill, it's an increasing function. If I go from left to right and my finger goes downhill, then it's a decreasing function. And if it doesn't go up or down, then it's constant. So we have increasing over here. Then it goes constant. Then it goes downhill or decreases. All right, so how do we say this in interval notation? Well, you go from left to right. So starting from the left at -3, it looks like we start going uphill, but we don't talk about how high it goes. We go from left to right. How far over does it go where it's increasing? So think about looking at it here. Between these two lines, between -3 and -1, it's increasing. So we'll say increases starting at -3, ending at -1. Now I know there's a solid dot here, but at the point -3, we're going to say it's not increasing or decreasing. So we're going to be using parentheses. And then it goes constant. All right, so again, we're looking at the x-axis starting at -1 all the way over to here at 5. So starting at -1, finishing it off at 5. So again, parentheses, because it can't be both increasing and constant. All right, so parentheses. And then 5 out to, and it's not just the number 8, because look, it keeps on going down. So I look at, well, at 9, it keeps on going. At 10, it keeps on going. It's going to be clear way out here to infinity. I can't just stop it at, for example, 8, because it's still leaking out. So it decreases. And again, we're looking from left to right, not bottom to top. It starts at 5. And according to this scale, it's going to keep on going out to infinity. And we always put parentheses on infinities or negative infinities. You can't ever put a dot on it.